I had a dream a long time ago. A dream that resembled a game. Things are getting interesting now. In order to defeat the monsters progressively getting stronger per floor, I leveled up and fought again and again. I don't need anything. Men ought to fight with fists. As monsters became stronger, I, too, needed to get continuously stronger. And so, through the numerous challenges, Sung Suho ascended to the highest echelon of power. I finally reached the highest floor. The final boss I encountered there was powerful. Though he was my enemy, I couldn't help but feel envious and even awed by his power. And for some reason, the identity of the final boss was the game fun? A game. Dad. It's probably because the image I had of my dad was reflected in my dream. My dad, who was strong and reliable. How was he able to become that powerful? The scene shifts back to reality, where Sung Suho is still fighting the monster inside the art classroom. Sung Suho said, "Dad, if it were you in this unbelievable situation, you would have done the same, right?" Sung Suho kept fighting off the monsters, wielding the fire extinguisher as his only weapon. What should I do now? I heard that the attacks of the unawakened, who lack mana, don't work against a magic beast. I charged in a bit too recklessly. Then Suho realized that something strange was happening. The time came to a complete stop. Suddenly, several notifications popped up, just like in a video game. Then Suho realized this was just like in his dream. If I can fight like I did in that dream, what reason do I have to not accept it in this despairing situation? Suho firmly said, "Accept." A notification instantly appeared. Suho had officially become a player. Just like what his father had experienced before, a quest had been issued, with rewards awaiting him upon completion. As he expected, this game-like system had a status window. Glancing at it, Suho saw that his current level was still 1. Then, time resumed its flow, and Suho had no choice but to face the monster once again, including Hunter Kim, who was the first to transform into a monster. Time has moved forward once more. Suho orders the helpless woman to run immediately. Thanks to the new system he just received, Suho can now see name tags above the monsters' heads. My opponents are 2 unawakeners and 1 hunter who underwent a magic beast transformation. Suho continues his first battle, growing more confident now that he has awakened. Suho has truly awakened and become much stronger as he faces the monsters. He then punches one of the monsters, and just as expected, it is sent flying with immense force from a single strike. A notification appears. You have defeated the unawakened Mistburn. Suho continues his battle against the 2 remaining monsters in the room. With a single kick, he swiftly defeats another monster. Several notifications from the system appear. Now, Suho is certain. He has truly awakened. The only one left is Hunter Kim, who has transformed into a monster, bearing the tag D-Rank Awakened Mistburn. This time, the monster manages to withstand Suho's attack and even counterattacks. Suho gets struck by Hunter Kim's claws. Worry creeps in. Could he be turning into a monster after being scratched by Hunter Kim? But then, to his surprise, a system notification appears. The status effect is lifted due to the effect of longevity. Suddenly, the wound he received heals instantly due to the effect of longevity. Suho realizes that he had gained this ability when he previously checked his status window. Just then, the D-Rank monster attacks again while Suho is off guard, forcing him down onto the floor. Now, as a newly awakened hunter, Suho must face a monster that was once a D-Rank hunter. There has to be something. Suho says, "Accept reward." A message appears, displaying the rewards he received, plus 5 stat points, plus 3 stat points. With his abilities now enhanced, Suho feels a surge of newfound power. He pushes the monster away with all his strength, sending it flying. Without hesitation, he launches a counterattack. The battle intensifies, each strike more powerful than the last. Even with his newfound strength, Suho still struggles to defeat the monster. Determined, he allocates all his earned stat points into strength. With all his might, Suho fights fiercely against the monster, pushing himself beyond his limits. An awakener who levels up. I've never heard of that before. Since ranks are decided upon awakening, no awakeners have ever become stronger than their assigned rank. Though, I don't know who determines the ranks and the unawakened. But if I have the power to escape from that damned structure. Now, Suho successfully dominates the battle, thanks to his increased strength points. The monster is sent flying, crashing through the room's walls from the sheer force of Suho's attacks. Without hesitation, Suho relentlessly pummels the monster, striking again and again. And then, several notifications appear. You have defeated the D-rank awakened Mistburn. Along with it, some level-up notifications pop up. Suho takes a deep breath and says, "I've won." With this victory, Suho has officially become an awakener as well. Now he has the power to save many people and solve this crisis. Suho then decides to check the situation outside the room. Suddenly, a monstrous figure wielding a sword leaps toward him. Now, Suho must face a C-rank awakened Mistburn. To be continued.